Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Top Crypto Bull here once again to give you your daily crypto update. Well, let's get started by looking at the top 100 crypto bubbles, see how the day's like. Looks like the majority of the top 100 cryptos are green, but about like 20% are in the red, but that's okay. I mean, Bitcoin is up. It is above 104K right now as we speak, and a lot of altcoins are pumping. So hopefully you guys are doing good. Hopefully your portfolios are going up in price. Hopefully you're making some money. You should be, as long as you didn't sell out, you didn't get shaken out by the market maker these past couple of weeks when the market maker was trying to shake everybody out. Hopefully you guys didn't get shaken out. So let's see what the biggest gainers of the day are for the day here in the top 100. We got SPX is up 34.7% up for the day. Then we got Bonk is up 15.1% for the day. And we got OKB is up 13.1% up for the day. And the biggest losers, the AI agents, they keep being in the red. They already mooned a lot, so it's only normal for the AI agents to be in the red. You know, they're correcting. Looks like the biggest loser for the day in the top 100 bubbles is AI agent AI16Z Eliza. Then we got the virtual protocol is down 10.5% down for the day, and we got Fartcoin down 12% down for the day. Yeah, I noticed a lot of the meme coins are not running as hard as they usually do, but they are starting to bounce back. Look out for meme coins because you know the meme coins have been down for like a while now. So at any time I do expect the meme coins to start running. Doge is starting to run too. Let me see, where's Doge? See, Doge is up 8% up for the day. Doge is right now current price is $41. I mean 41 cents, not dollars. That'd be awesome if it was $41. I'd be a millionaire if it was $41. But it did get as high as 43 cents and retraced down to 41 cents. So I do believe the market's starting to pump, and the meme coins might start pumping too. But right now the biggest gainers right now I notice are utility. You know, like XRP, XLM, are starting to make a move. Also XCN, which is also a utility coin, like a DeFi coins. I noticed utility and DeFi coins are starting to run right now. Let's look at the favorites right now, see how they're doing. Looks like one of the channel's favorites here, XCN, is still running. It's been pumping. It's up 139% up for the day. If you guys would have saw my video yesterday, I was calling for XCN, to keep running up to a penny and a half. But I thought it was going to take a lot longer. I thought it would take somewhere about 3 weeks to a month. But it actually reached a penny and a half today. So within 24 hours, XCN ran up all the way up as high as a penny and a half. It's retraced down to I believe it's like a 0.13 right now. Right under a penny and a half. But I think it's gonna keep pumping. So hopefully you're a holder of XCN. But even right now, at this current price, let's see, it's at 0.1334. I do believe the top of the bull run for XCN could be right around 25 cents. So even right now, you still got a good maybe like a good 15 to 20x left in XCN, even at this price, because I do believe it could get to at least 25 cents at the top of the bull run. Let's see what the other favorites are doing. XRP is down 2.1% down for the day. Current price is $3.24. It did get as high as $3.33, but it's just ranging. I've told you guys, once we got close to 350, which is the current all-time high, we probably see some stallment, some selling off for XRP, because 350 is the current all-time high for XRP. So there'll probably be a lot of people who bought that top at 350 7 years ago. So they're gonna be selling off and just breaking even. They just want to get their money back. So I expect XRP to be going sideways for a few days, but eventually it will break above 350. XLM is down 3.3% down for the day. It's currently at 47 cents. It's still ranging, but I do expect it to moonshot anytime. Usually after XRP moonshots, XLM follows. They're the twin X's, so it wouldn't surprise me if XLM goes in a parabolic run at any time. We got Jasmy coin. That one's doing pretty good. It's up 9.6% up for the day, starting to make a run. Current price is 0.35, and I do believe it's about to moonshot anytime as well. Especially if Bitcoin makes a new all-time high pretty soon here above 108K, it'll definitely go parabolic. Avalanche is still ranging too. Current price is $40.89. But just like Jasmy and XLM, I do believe it's about to go parabolic. So look out for Avax. If you're looking for a good short-term trade, Avax and XLM, I do believe, and Jasmy too, I do believe they're about to go parabolic. So, I wouldn't, fade XRP, XLM, Jasmy, or Avax. They're about to go parabolic as well. Let's look at Bitcoin here. It's up 2.7% up for the day, and current price is $103,768. So let's get right into the Bitcoin update. In this channel here, we give daily Bitcoin updates. We give daily XRP, XLM, Jasmy, XCN, and Avalanche updates. There's some of my favorite coins. I have a lot of other favorite coins too. I love Solana. I love Sui. I love Ethereum. But I can't cover them all. I could only, the video would be taking like hours and hours if I went over all the coins. But those are the some of my five favorite altcoins. That's why I go over them every day. But if you ever have if you ever want me to go over your favorite coin, in the live chat when I make up my live streams, just make a request on the live chat. Just make a comment saying, hey, can you please go over this coin, whatever it is. Go over Sui or whatever coin you want me to go over. Just tell me in the live chat and I'll gladly go over it for you. Okay, so let's start off with the Bitcoin update. Current price of Bitcoin at the time of recording is $103,623. We're doing really good for Bitcoin. It looks like we might be heading to a new all-time high, just like the title of the video says. I do believe at any day now, we're going to go parabolic and break the $108,000 current local top, and we're going to make a new all-time high. Let's see how we close today. Today, on the January 17 trading day, we closed at $104,000 and $104,107. So that's where we closed. And the day before that, we closed at $99,981. And the day before that, we closed at $100,510. So that's pretty good. We're closing, right around $100,000 or more for the last 3 days. Even though on January 16, we closed under $100,000, but it was only like $16 under 100K. So I'll count that as a 100K close. We'll round it up to 100K. So, we got to keep closing above 100K, to flip 100K into support instead of resistance. It's been resistance for a long time, for basically over, almost 2 months basically, because since November 19, 2024, we've been ranging between 90K and 100K. And, it's basically, January 18 or January 19 is 2 months that we're going to be ranging in this zone, and we might keep ranging. It wouldn't surprise me if the market maker does one last shakeout, and makes Bitcoin go under 100K and maybe in the mid 90s, just to shake out all the weekends and fearful people. So don't be surprised, if the market maker, does a flash crash to like 95K on the Bitcoin price during the parabolic bull run phase of the cycle for Bitcoin, which is what part of the cycle we're in now. We're in the parabolic bull run phase for Bitcoin. It gets very volatile. The market maker likes to do a lot of volatile moves to the upside and to the downside, just to shake everybody out, confuse people, shake out all the weekends. So, but right now, any moves to the downside is the perfect time to buy the dip. Do not get shaken out. Do not sell out of your position out of Bitcoin or your favorite crypto. Any big dip that you see right now, it would be the perfect time to buy the dip, because I do see higher prices continuing for Bitcoin and cryptos from now until sometime in mid-March. I do see higher prices. I am very bullish on Bitcoin and cryptos right now. I do not see any bearish signals. A lot of people are still flooding Bitcoin. They're saying that Bitcoin is going to go down to 70K or 74K. But I don't think that's going to happen. I believe 70K and 74K is basically out of the question for Bitcoin. I could basically kiss 70K goodbye for the Bitcoin price until the next bear market. I don't think we're going to see 70K for Bitcoin during the rest of this bull run. Maybe in the next bear market we'll see it, but not right now. I do believe we're going to keep making higher prices before we get a deeper correction than like around 89K, which was the last local low here. I do believe we got to get above 120K at least before we see a deep correction of about 30% correction or more. To me, a deep correction is a 30% correction or more. We could see, a 40% correction or 50% correction once Bitcoin finally corrects, but it's not going to happen until at least we get above 120K. But there is a potential that we get as high as 138K until we have a deep correction for Bitcoin. But I am not in the camp that we're gonna go lower before we go higher. I do believe we're gonna make a new all-time high before we even go lower. And the reason I believe that is because if you have been listening to my videos, you would know that in the 3 previous cycles of Bitcoin, ever since it got created in 2009, every time it goes into price discovery, every time it breaks its last all-time high, its previous all-time high, it at least does a 100% move to the upside before it has a deep correction. Here, let me show you on this chart right here. Price discovery is when Bitcoin breaks its previous all-time high from last cycle, and basically the previous all-time high from last cycle was made in November 2021 at 69K, and Bitcoin finally broke it and stayed above 69K on November 6th. Now in March of 2024, we did have a few wicks above 69K. We did go as high as like 73,600, but we always came back down. There were a few days we went above 69K, but we always came back down. Because even after we broke above 69K for a few days, we went back under for 8 months. We basically from March to till the end of October, we consolidated between like 69K and like 50K. But we didn't stay above 69K for a long period of time. It wasn't until November 6th when we basically went into true price discovery and finally broke above 69K and stayed above it. On November 6th, after the USA elections, we broke 69K, and we kept rallying all the way up to 108K until December 17th, and we have been basically above 69K this whole time. So it's already been 2 months, 2 months and a half that we've been above 69K. So that's why we're in true discovery now. And every time in the previous cycles Bitcoin breaks price discovery, it always does a 100% move to the upside before it has a deep correction. So that's why I'm thinking that Bitcoin is going to get to at least around $138,000 before it sees a 30% correction or more. That's why I don't see any bearish signals. I don't think we're going to go below 89K anytime soon. I do believe we're going to make a new all-time high here at any time. But I'm in the camp. I'm being conservative that even if we don't get to 138K, we will at least get above 120K before we see a 30% correction. So either way, I still expect more upside for Bitcoin in the short term. In the short term, I expect either more upside, make a new all-time high, or more consolidation. There is a small chance that the market maker, might, do a flash crash to like 95K, just to, shake the weekends out, keep the consolidation going between 90K and 100K. But I'm more in the camp. I do believe, I believe there's like a 70% chance that we're about to make a new all-time high either tomorrow or the next day, anytime soon. And there's about 30% chance that, the market maker will do a flash crash under 100K, and we'll just keep consolidating between 90K and 100K a little bit longer. But again, the odds to me are 70% chance that we're about to make a new all-time high within a few days here. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, the next day, I do believe it'll happen. Once Donald Trump takes office, there'll probably be a Trump pump rally. And we'll definitely go parabolic and go above 100K. So just to summarize, I do believe Bitcoin is not going to correct below 89K anytime soon. I do believe Bitcoin is about to make a new all-time high, and we're gonna go above 120K before we see a 30% correction or more. But there is a small chance that we will complete a 100% move price discovery. So we could see Bitcoin go all the way up to $138,000 before we see a 30% correction. So basically, I expect Bitcoin to keep going up until we get into a price range between 120K and 138K, and then I do expect a big correction for Bitcoin, somewhere between a 30 to 40% correction I do expect. But before that, we have to get above 120K at least. So stay bullish on Bitcoin. I do expect nothing but higher prices for Bitcoin for the short term right now. And that's going to make, your favorite cryptos pump like, they already have been. So hopefully, you're enjoying the pumps and enjoying the gains. So let's get right into the XRP update, see what XRP is doing at the time of recording. So current price of XRP at the time of recording is $3.21. We're just going sideways now. We did manage to close today at $3.29. And the day before that, we closed at $3.24. I believe we're going to go sideways for a few days, maybe until Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. Once Bitcoin goes parabolic and makes a new all-time high, then I expect XRP to go to higher prices. But if you have been listening to my videos, I warned you, weeks before. I've been telling you guys that once XRP got to around $3.50, we were probably going to see some selling and probably see some stagnation for the XRP price for a short term, not for a long time. Probably a few more days. Basically we're waiting for Bitcoin to make a new all-time high for the rally to continue for XRP. But I do expect more sideways action for a few more days. Because of this $3.50 resistance we have for XRP. In 2017, basically the all-time high for XRP was $3.50. So a lot of people bought that top. A lot of people just want to break even since they have been holding for like 7 years now. So there's a lot of selling off right now, anywhere close to $3.50. So that's why we're probably going to stay around this price for about a few more days, or basically until Bitcoin makes a new all-time high and it pulls up XRP and the rest of the cryptos. But either way, stay bullish on XRP. I do believe it has begun a new leg up to the upside. I do believe this price right here from around 250 it started to moon again, and it's starting to go parabolic, and I do believe it's mimicking this move right here. It did here from November 5th. From November 5th, it went all the way from 50 cents to 290 in about a month. So, I expect somewhere about this. I expect something similar to happen. I expect the same like 5x move to the upside to happen here sometime here within a month. So it already began. So, it began right around the 250 price here, when it started mooning. So a 5x from 250 would be right around like $12.50. So I expect around a $12.50 price range for XRP sometime about a month from now. So sometime in mid-February, I do expect XRP price from $12 to $15. It could go as high as $15. So I do expect this similar move to happen for XRP. It's already began it. It began it here on January 14 when it started to go parabolic. And it's already on its way up, but just like the last move, it doesn't go up in a straight line. There are some red days, there's some consolidations. See here, it consolidated for 4 days before, 5 days before it went parabolic again. And then this other consolidation here consolidated for 3, 4, 5, 6 days, and then it, kept going up. So I do expect, this, $12 to $15 price target to hit sometime by mid-February. So stay bullish on XRP. I do believe it's already began its parabolic move again. We're just waiting on Bitcoin to make a new all-time high, so it could help it break this 350 price wall it has here. So definitely stay bullish on XRP. In case you don't know, my top of the bull run price prediction for XRP is somewhere between $15 and $30. I do believe XRP and XLM are mimicking the 2017 cycle they had. In 2017, XRP and XLM had a massive bull run. They did over a 500x from low to high. This time around, I don't expect them to do a 500x move, but I do believe they could do a 50x to a 100x move. So a 50x for XRP from the bear market low of 30 cents, it would be right around $15. So to me, almost $15 is pretty much guaranteed. But again, nothing is guaranteed. But in my analysis, I do believe XRP could easily hit $15. But if Bitcoin gets anywhere near 250K, then I do expect XRP to go to higher prices and could potentially get as high as $30. So we're just, depending on Bitcoin. So for sure, I do expect XRP to hit $15, but there is a chance it could go as high as $30. It would just depend on how high Bitcoin could get. We need Bitcoin to get to really high prices around 250K to get close to $30. And in case you don't know, my Bitcoin price target at the top of the bull run is between 180K and 250K. My bearish case scenario, almost guaranteed price scenario for Bitcoin is 180K. That would be like a 12x from the bear market low of 15,000. And my bullish case scenario would be around a 17x. And that would be around 250K. Now there's a lot of people calling for like $500,000 Bitcoin price at the top of the bull run, or $1 million Bitcoin price by the end of 2025. But I just don't see it. I don't think that's going to happen. I have shown it before in other videos that Bitcoin has diminishing returns when it comes every cycle. In the 2017 cycle, from low to high, it did a 129x from low to high. On the 2021 cycle, it did a 22x from low to high. The low on the 2021 cycle was around $3,180, and the high was $69,000. So that's a 22x. So since we have been having diminishing returns, we went from 129x to 22x. Now in this cycle, I expect less than 22x. So that's why my analysis is going to be right around a 12x to a 17x from the bear market low of $15,000. So that's why my Bitcoin price prediction is between 180K and 250K. Oh, and I want to share this article with you guys. There's actually this trader that has the exact same price prediction for Bitcoin like I do. It reads like this: Bitcoin price still on track for 180K in 2025. Interview with Phil B. Bitcoin bull market excitement is building, and decent traders Phil B sees the chance for an 80% Bitcoin price upside. Bitcoin hitting 130,000 would be a great result for the current bull market, longtime trader and analyst Phil B says. In his let me find it where it says here where we'll get to 180,000. Well, basically, he's saying that that a price target of 180,000 for the next macro top will be a reality. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm not the only trader who sees this price range for Bitcoin. Just wanted to share this with you. That way you see I'm not the only one that believes Bitcoin could be right around 180K. To me, that's almost guaranteed. But again, nothing is guaranteed. I'm not a financial advisor. There's not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so or because anybody says so. Learn to do your own research. Learn how to read the charts, and only invest in the markets the money you're willing to lose. But basically, that's my price target for Bitcoin. Is between 180K and 250K at the top of the bull run, and I do see Bitcoin topping off at the late quarter 3 or early quarter 4 of 2025. So sometime between September and October 2025 is when I see Bitcoin topping off. So let's get right into the XRP update. Oh no, yeah, we just did the XRP update. So just to finish off the XRP update, just remain bullish. We're gonna go sideways. For a few more days, but as soon as Bitcoin breaks a new all-time high, it's going to pull up XRP, and XRP will break this 350 wall, and we'll head to higher prices. My next price target, like I already told you guys, by mid-February, I do expect XRP to be right around between $12 and $15. It's just going to keep going up. It's going to do this similar move it did here from November 5th until December 3rd. It'll take about a month, but it'll basically do about a 5x. It'll do a 5x from right around 250 because that's when it started its parabolic run again. So that's my price, short-term price target for XRP. Sometime by mid-February, I do expect a price around $12 to $15 for XRP. So let's get right into the XLM update and see what XLM is doing at the time of recording. So current price of XLM is 47 cents. XLM is doing pretty good too. I do believe XLM is just going sideways. It's still in this range here, between 31 cents and 50 cents. But I do believe it's about to break out at any time. XRP has already started, going parabolic again, and usually XLM follows shortly. That's why I call them the twin X's. They usually move together, they go up together, and they crash together. But right now, we're in the parabolic bull run phase, so right now they're gonna keep mooning together. So it's just taking XLM a little bit longer. It's been basically in consolidation for like almost 2 months here. But I do believe at any time, it could be tomorrow, the next day, XLM is gonna start pumping. It wouldn't surprise me if I wake up tomorrow and XLM, is above 63 cents. So don't get bearish on XLM. Just because it's still going sideways doesn't mean the bull run's over for XLM, or it's gonna crash to zero, or that the bull run's over for XLM. I do believe at any time, could be tomorrow, the next day, XLM is gonna go parabolic. So look out for XLM going parabolic at any time. Would be a good short-term trade right now, because I could almost guarantee the XLM is about to moon at any time right now. But again, nothing is guaranteed. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. So let me see what XLM closed today. XLM closed at 48 cents, and yesterday it closed at 48 cents. So basically it's just been going sideways, because even the day before that it closed at 48 cents. So it's just been going sideways, but the chart's still very bullish. I do believe this local low here of 31 cents is going to hold that it made on December 20th. We've just been grinding up ever since, and just waiting for XLM to go parabolic. Here during the parabolic bull run phase, all cryptos are going to moon. As long as there's nothing fundamentally wrong with your crypto, it should moon. Some are early bloomers and late bloomers. So, they take turns they kind of take turns mooning. XRP has mooned, and now XLM is going to follow, because usually XLM follows XRP. So on my short-term price target, once XLM starts mooning, I do believe it could do a similar move like it did here from November 5th until November 24th, where it went from 9 cents all the way to 63 cents. So it did about a 6x move. I believe it could repeat, anywhere between a 5 to 6x move. We'll just round up to 50 cents. So a 5x move would be right around like 250. So I do believe, in about a month, we're going to see a XLM price between like $2.50 and $3. So get ready. I do see XLM is starting its parabolic its next parabolic run to the upside at any time. So it wouldn't surprise me if it starts at tomorrow or the next day. So again, by mid-February to late February, I do expect XLM to be right around $2.50, maybe even as high as $3. So get ready. XLM is about to run. Stay bullish on XLM. So let's get right into the Jasmy update. See what Jasmy is doing. Oh, before I forgot to tell you guys my top of the bull run price prediction for XLM. I like to always say it in case there's a new viewer, to kind of give them guidance. I do believe XLM is also mimicking the 2017 crypto cycle they had with XRP. I think they're gonna have a massive bull run this cycle. I do believe XLM could also do anywhere between a 50x to a 100x in this bull run cycle. The bear market low for XLM this cycle was 7 cents. So a 50x from 7 cents would be right around $3.50, and a 100x would be right around $7. So my price prediction for XLM is between $3.50 and all the way up to $7 at the top of the bull run. I could almost guarantee $3.50, but again, nothing is guaranteed. Nobody really knows 100% what's going to happen in crypto tomorrow, the next day, or in a few months. But I do, in my analysis, I do believe XLM could hit $3.50. And potentially, if Bitcoin does get anywhere near 250K, it could possibly go to as high as $7. So stay bullish on XLM. But again, guys, don't buy or sell any coin because I say so. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and only invest in the markets the money you're willing to lose. So let's get right into the Jasmy update. See what Jasmy is doing at the time of recording. Current price of Jasmy is 0.3488 cents. It's doing really good. It had this big green candle today for January 17. We did manage to close at 0.3583, so that's awesome. We finally got off the lows here of 0.30. We want to basically get above 4 cents as soon as we can. Right now 4 cents is acting as resistance. It's been resistance for a long time. We only managed to get above 4 cents for a couple of weeks, between December 3rd and December 17th. But, basically, we got to, flip 4 cents into support instead of resistance. But either way, I do believe we're going to flip it into support at any time. And just like XCN and XRP are starting to go parabolic, Jasmy is about to go parabolic as well. Anytime now, you're going to see Jasmy pumping. And on my short-term price target for Jasmy, once it begins its parabolic move here, I do believe it could do a similar move it did here from November 23rd until December 5th. It did like a 200% move. It went from 2 cents to 6 cents. And I do believe, it could go from basically, like 3 cents to 9 cents here at any time. So basically at any time here, I do expect my short-term price target is around 9 cents for Jasmy. So anywhere between 8 to 10 cents is my next price target for Jasmy. As soon as it begins its next leg up, its next parabolic leg up. I believe Jasmy is just waiting for Bitcoin to to go to higher prices, and once Bitcoin makes a new all-time high, it's going to pull up Jasmy and the rest of the cryptos. You guys all know that Bitcoin is the original crypto, so Bitcoin is like the father to all the cryptos, and the altcoins are the children of Bitcoin. And we all know that the children follow the father. So that's why, the altcoins follow Bitcoin. When Bitcoin goes up, the altcoins go up even more. But vice versa, when Bitcoin goes down, the altcoins go down even more. But either way, right now, it's not the time to be bearish. Right now, it's the time to be bullish. We're in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin and cryptos. Or like Raoul Paul says, he calls it the banana zone, where everything goes up. So we're in the banana zone. We're in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run for Bitcoin. So I do expect Bitcoin to make a new all-time high here at any time, and it's going to make Jasmy go parabolic and go to 9 cents here, in a few days here at any time. Could be tomorrow, the next day, or in a few days, but I do expect a 9 cents Jasmy here shortly. And at the top of the bull run, I'm very bullish on Jasmy. I do see Jasmy getting close to around $1. That's my price target for Jasmy is around $1. Now a lot of people, are saying that's too bullish. A lot of people, say that Jasmy could only get to around 30 cents or 60 cents. But either way, even if Jasmy only got to 30 cents, it would still be a 100x from the bear market low of 0.028. And if it got to 60 cents, it would be a 200x from the bear market low. So hopefully you got into Jasmy when it was below a penny. But even if you didn't get into it now, I do believe, if you bought Jasmy right now, you will still have a good 25x gains. Because I am very bullish on Jasmy. I do believe it could get to $1. I do believe it could do a 300x from the bear market low of 0.028. The reason I'm very bullish on Jasmy is because, it's the only crypto in Japan that has clarity. So it's kind of like XRP. It's one of those cryptos that has clarity in their own, in their own country, in their own government. And it's also known as the Bitcoin of Japan. So, a Bitcoin, is like, digital gold. So to me, Jasmy is like Japanese digital gold. So I do believe it's going to get pumped a lot. Those Japanese people are rich. They're going to definitely, all invest into Jasmy because, it's their, only crypto with clarity, and it's a Japanese crypto. And then, besides the countries, I do believe Jasmy is going to do well this cycle because it has a lot of narratives. It's got an AI narrative. It's got a Web3 narrative. It's got an Internet of Things narrative. It's got a robotics narrative. It's got a DePIN narrative. It even has a medical narrative. So definitely, I'm very bullish on Jasmy because they're basically doing a little bit of everything. And also, the Jasmy team is being run by 4X Sony executives. So those ex-Sony executives are very, very successful people. They know how to market a product. They know how to make a product successful. We all know what they did. We all know what they did with the Sony brand. They made Sony a household name. Everybody knows about the Sony PlayStation and the Sony electronics. And I believe these ex-Sony executives, which are the Sony team, are going to do the same thing with Jasmy. They've been planning, Jasmy, I believe, since like 2016. Before the Jasmy token was even created. They've been working on it for almost a decade. So definitely, they know what they're doing, and I do believe we're gonna go parabolic here at any time for Jasmy. And also, in case you didn't know, the Jasmy team, one of their plans is to lock up half of the circulating supply for Jasmy. Right now, the total supply, the circulating supply, is close to around 50 billion Jasmy tokens. So if they locked up half the supply, that would only leave around 25 billion Jasmy. So that if that happened, that's gonna make the price shoot up. We're gonna see like big old green god candles, kind of like we did on XCN or more. So I definitely expect bullish things for Jasmy. I do believe it's gonna be one of those chosen cryptos that everybody's gonna know about and everybody's gonna use in the future. Those Japanese, I mean, they're very innovative and they're very modern with the times. So they're always creating new things. I mean, they created Nintendo, they created PlayStation. Now they're gonna create Jasmy. So I do believe Jasmy is gonna do really good this cycle. Again, my price prediction for Jasmy is around between $1 and $1.50 at the top of the bull run. But I'm closer to $1. If in order to get to $1.50, we'd have to see like a 250K Bitcoin. But realistically speaking, I do see Jasmy being somewhere around $1 at the top of the bull run. So let's get right into the XCN update. See what XCN is doing. Current price of XCN at the time of recording is 0125. Now this one has been going, parabolic. It's been going, it's been mooning basically. Look at these green god candles. Look at the rest of the chart for XCN before January 14. It was just basically going sideways for a long, long time. At low prices. In January 13, the low was 0024. But look what happened after that. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green days so far. And today on January 17, we did get as high as 01598 on the Coinbase chart. I think on other charts, I don't know if it was Kraken or what other charts, we did get as high as 018, so almost 2 cents. But I'm going by the Coinbase chart here. I like to use the Coinbase chart. So on the Coinbase chart, the local high right now has been 01598, so basically 016 almost. And right now, it's retraced all the way down to 01250. So it might be a good time to DCA, or if you don't own any XCN and you like XCN, I do see XCN being one of those cryptos, that's around for a long time. It's a decentralized finance crypto, and basically crypto got created for decentralized finance. It's going to be like the banking of the digital banking of the future. Even banks are going to start going digital, and they're going to start holding cryptos and Bitcoin, hopefully, once Donald Trump, makes regulations. So, the future of banking is basically like, XCN, like decentralized finance, where you could like, borrow money, by putting cryptos as collateral. And, unlike other DeFi projects, like Aave is a good DeFi project too, but you could only put, cryptos as collateral. But what I like about XCN, you could also put NFTs as collateral. So in XCN protocol, you could put cryptos and NFTs as collateral and borrow money against them. So that's awesome. And then they also have really good staking APRs. I believe they have like staking APRs like around 29-30%. So like which bank gives you that? You open up a savings account and like in a current local bank, and they're trying to give you like 1 or 2% like APR for your savings account, but XCN gives you like 29%, 30%. So I do believe XCN is going to do really good this bull run, and in the next bull runs to come, because I do believe crypto in general got invented, got created for digital finance. So I mean that's what cryptos were created for. Was for for the new future of finance. So don't miss out on DeFi. I do believe the DeFi coins are running right now, like Aave, XCN, Compound. Those are going to do really good every cycle, because I do believe DeFi is always going to be around in crypto, because I do believe that's what basically crypto got created for. So I am very bullish on XCN. If you guys would have been watching my videos since I created my channel in August of 2024, I've always been talking about XCN. I bought XCN, over a year ago. I bought XCN when it was, like a 0017. And I also DCA'd when it went all the way down to like 001. It did get to go down a little bit more. So I DCA'd when it, got to, around that price again. But I first bought XCN when it was at 0017 over a year ago. I wish I would have bought it at the bear market low of 0007. That would have been awesome. But I mean, I can't catch all the lows, but that's still pretty good. I mean, the trick to crypto is not necessarily to catch the low, but you want to buy as close as you can to the bear market low and sell at the top of the bull run as close as you can to the peak. You don't have to sell the exact peak, but you want to get as close as you can to it. Or or if you made enough money and you're happy with it, then you might as well sell it too. But yeah, don't miss out on XCN. There's some it has mooned a lot already, but I do believe it has a lot of potential. I do believe in this bull run cycle it could get to at least 25 cents. So even if it got to 25 cents, I mean you still have like a good like 15 to 20x from the price of today. But it could go even higher than that. I mean, that's just, I'm being conservative that it could get to 25 cents, but it might break my expectations and it might get up to 50 cents. So, either way, it's still a good crypto. And right now, it has corrected from 0159 to 012. And I do believe, it's very bullish. It might consolidate here a few days. Yesterday, I thought it was going to consolidate a few days, and it was going to reach 015 in about 3 weeks to a month, but it broke my expectations. It reached it the next day. I was calling 015 sometime in mid-February, but basically we got there today. We got to as high as 01598 today, and when yesterday I was calling 015 by mid-February. So look out for XCN. It might be one of these cryptos that that's gonna run. I mean, it's basically going parabolic. So don't miss out on it, because it has a lot of heavy hitters behind it. Visa is heavily invested into XCN. So is the Nasdaq stock market. That's why I invested into XCN, because when I researched it and I saw that Visa and the Nasdaq stock market invested into it, the Nasdaq stock market doesn't invest in that many cryptos. So I'm like, the Nasdaq stock market investing into XCN, these guys are not going to let XCN fail. So I do believe, I don't know when, maybe not this bull run, but maybe the next bull run, there is a chance that XCN could go past $1. Because even at $1, right now the circulating supply is 30 billion. Even at $1, it would only be around $30 billion market cap. And the total supply for XCN, I believe, is like 42 billion or 48. Let's check it out here on CoinMarketCap to make sure, because I don't want to misquote. I believe it's in the 40 something billion. But let's see what the total market cap here is. I'll let you know here. Look at this. It's already at 183 ranked in CoinMarketCap. I remember when it was around the 600 place ranked, but now it's number 182. I remember when it was above 600 on the ranking on CoinMarketCap. So it's already, it's gone up a lot of places. So yeah, the total supply is 48.4 billion, and the circulating supply is 30 billion. So even if it got to $1, the market cap would only be 30 billion. And right now the market cap is only 375 billion. So I mean, it's still pretty low for a DeFi play. I do believe it could get pretty high on the market cap. I mean, look at Doge and SHIB. I mean, they're meme coins and they got over $50 billion market cap last cycle. So right now, if you would have bought the bear market low of 0007, you would be up 16x or 1,670%. And the all-time high made in May 27, 2022 was 18 cents. I still believe we could definitely, go above the all-time high and get to at least 25 cents. But there is potential of going higher. And I like it too because you could buy it anywhere. I mean, you could buy it in Coinbase, you could buy it in Uniswap, BitGet, Kraken, KuCoin, Mexi. It's got a lot of places to be bought. So definitely, I'm very bullish on XCN. So don't miss out on XCN. If you like DeFi projects, or if you're new to the game or you're late in the game and don't know which crypto is going to do good, I do believe you can still see a good 15x from the prices today for XCN. But there is potential to go higher. And if you're a long-term holder, if you want to hold it over 4 years or 5-6 years, I do believe this XCN will get to $1 one day. Maybe not this bull run cycle, but the next bull run cycle, it could easily get to $1. So if you're planning to sell at $1, you're still early. I mean, it's at a penny, so you could basically do a 100x if you hold like another 5 years. But I'm not telling you to hold another 5 years. I wouldn't. But there are some long-term holders out there. I like to buy in the bear market low and sell at the top of the bull run, and then I buy back. So what I plan to do with XCN, I'm gonna sell once it gets to my price target of around 25 cents, and then I'm gonna wait for the bear market low, and then I'm gonna buy back some more XCN because I am very bullish on XCN. So stay bullish on XCN. I do believe it's gonna keep going parabolic. It might go sideways here for a little bit because it's already had 3, 4, 5 days up. So we might go sideways for a little bit. But I was wrong yesterday when I thought it was going to take a whole month to get to 0.15. We might end up breaking 2 cents tomorrow. So it's up in the air with XCN. But either way, I'm bullish on it. I don't think it's going to crash to 0 or anything like that. If you like XCN right now that it's dipped, might be a good time to DCA into it. So stay bullish on XCN and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. And again, my price target for XCN is right around 25 cents. And my extra bullish price target, in case Bitcoin got anywhere near 250k, would be around 50 cents for XCN. So either way, you still got a good 15 to 20x in XCN, even if you invested in it now. So stay bullish on XCN. So let's get right into the Avalanche update. See what Avax is doing at the time of recording. Current price of Avax is $40.62. Now I'm very bullish on Avax too. I think this price is still very very cheap. I think it's it hasn't mooned yet. The bear market low was only $9. So I mean it has mooned a little bit. I mean it's gone up like a 4x, But I do believe Avalanche has a lot more to go. I do believe it could get as high as at least my bearish case scenario for Avalanche is $300, but my bullish case scenario is around $600 for Avalanche. So either way, you still got a good 10x to 20x left on Avalanche. And I'm very bullish on Avalanche. Let's see what the close was today. The daily close for Avalanche was $41.38. And the day before that was $40, and the day before that it was $39. So it's going up $1 every day. We need to keep making green candles, but I do believe it's going to break out of its consolidation period here. It's been consolidating basically since November 22 until now between $35 and $50 and $45. It's just been in this tight range here. We were above it here for a couple of weeks, but then it came back down. So we need to break above $45, and then once we break above $45, we need to break above $55, and then we'll go to higher prices. Now the current local top for Avalanche is $65, which was made in March 2024. So we need to get above that too. But I do see Avalanche, it's just been coiling up. I do see Avalanche about to moon at any time. Just waiting for Bitcoin to go to higher prices. So definitely on my short-term price target, once Avalanche goes parabolic, it's going to be right around $100. Once Bitcoin makes higher prices, I do expect it to at least do a 100x from the prices today, which would be around 80. But I think it'll be it'll probably do like a 150% move and then get to right around $100 once Bitcoin goes parabolic, and then the altcoins like Avalanche will follow. And my short-term price target once Avax goes parabolic is right around $100. So we need Avax to go parabolic, and I believe it'll happen here anytime. Could happen tomorrow or the next day. Don't sleep on Avalanche, because at any time now it's going to go parabolic. If you're looking for a short-term trade, this is a good buy right now, because I do expect at least a 100% move or more any day now for Avalanche. It'll be a quick way to make 100% profits for cryptos for Avalanche here at any time. I do expect it to go parabolic. Basically, just waiting for Bitcoin, to make a new all-time high, and then Avalanche is going to go parabolic. So don't sleep on Avalanche, and you'll be reaping the rewards here shortly. Avalanche, don't sleep on it, because it's also backed by heavy hitters. Even JP Morgan has its own private chain, Kinesis, on the Avalanche blockchain. We got the California DMV has all their vehicle titles on the Avalanche blockchain. Avax, no longer has what they used to call what were they called? I forgot what they were called, but now they have layer ones. Basically, they were I forgot what they were called, but basically, Avax is full of layer ones now. Before, they were like just like not nodes. I forgot what they were called. They were they had like this special name which I can't remember right now for some reason. But basically, Avax, on Avax you could build your own layer one. And there's a lot of companies that have built their layer one on it. It also has a Web3 gaming narrative. Subnets. I just remember right now. What I like about Avalanche is that before it has subnets where basically every company would build their own subnet, but now basically they have upgraded and the subnets have become layer ones. So basically, you could build your own layer one on Avalanche. And Avalanche, with the new Avalanche 9000 upgrade, has made it very cheap, very easy for basically anybody to build a layer one on Avax. So even if you're not that like computer savvy, Avalanche has all the tools where you could build your own layer one with very little bit of money. I think with a couple $1,000 you could build your own layer one on Avalanche. And before, you needed like $200,000 or $400,000 to be able to do your own layer one on Avalanche. But now with a couple $1,000, you can basically have your own layer one on Avalanche. So yeah, I'm bullish on Avalanche. It also has a real world asset narrative. I do believe a lot of real world assets are going to be on the Avalanche blockchains, like real estate and just other stuff, other real world assets. And I do believe also BlackRock is going to start investing into Avax. I do believe Avax spot ETF is probably going to get announced here in 2025. I forget if it's Grayscale. I think Grayscale already owns a lot of Avax, and I do believe they're gonna they're gonna file for Avax spot ETF anytime soon. And I do believe BlackRock's gonna invest heavily in Avax, because Avax is pretty good on the real world assets, just like Stellar. Stellar is number 2 on real world assets. Stellar is the number 2 blockchain for real world assets, just right behind Ethereum. So Ethereum is number 1, Stellar is number 2, and I think Avax is in the top 10 real world asset blockchains. So don't miss out on Avax, because I do think it's going to do great this cycle. And we all know Avalanche is the best blockchain for Web3 gaming. So I mean, they got that. And we know Web3 games are going to do really good. And that's probably the reason why Avalanche hasn't run yet. Because all the Web3 games, all the Web3 game cryptos haven't run yet. But I do believe Avalanche is going to be a late bloomer. I do believe it's going to top off in the end of the bull run with Bitcoin sometime in September, October 2025. So that's why I believe Avalanche hasn't run yet. Because it has a really heavy Web3 game narrative. And once Web3 gaming starts running, I do believe Avalanche is going to start running, and it's going to moon basically. Again, my bearish case scenario price prediction for Avalanche at the top of the bull run is around $300. But I do see it going as high as $600. But for sure, I could easily see it getting to $300. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, This is not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coin because I say so or because anybody says so. Learn to do your own research and only invest in the markets the money you're willing to lose. So stay bullish on Avalanche. I see a parabolic bull run coming in here anytime. Could be tomorrow, the next day. Look out for Avalanche running pretty soon. So let's get right into the total 2 chart. This chart here, total 2, it tracks the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin. So basically everything but Bitcoin. And it's at 1.48 trillion. That's the same price it was yesterday when I made the live stream. So it's just been going sideways. Although it did get as high as, like 1.53 trillion today. But it's still just going sideways, but at least not going down. So we're just going sideways here on the total 2 chart. But I do believe at the top of the bull run, this 1.48 trillion could get as high as $5 to $6 trillion. So that's a lot of money, $5 to $6 trillion. That's going to make all your favorite cryptos basically go parabolic, and you're going to have mass gains. So if you're listening to me now, you're pretty much early into crypto. And even if you haven't bought cryptos right now, you bought some right now, you still make money. We're basically, in the belief stage. Here, let me show you on the Wall Street here. We're basically here on the belief stage of the psychology of the market cycle. I do believe we're right before, we're right at the point before where we go super parabolic. We're basically, like all making, much money. So right now it's the time to get fully invested. But pretty soon here, I do believe by mid-February, within a month here, we're going to be in Thrill, which is going to be the true altcoin season where everything's going to go parabolic. All your favorite cryptos are going to be going up 50% up every day. The next day, they'll go 75% up every day. The next day after that, they're going to do like 100% moves. Some are going to do like 200% moves. Basically, all your favorite cryptos are going to be like doing 10x's, 20x's, 30, 40, 50x's from the prices today. And some lucky cryptos are going to do 100x's and maybe even 1,000x's from the prices of today. So stay bullish on Bitcoin and cryptos because we're basically, we're still right here and believe. We're right at the point where we're about to go super parabolic and, everybody's going to be loving it. But just make sure, you sell sometime before the euphoria peak, because after the euphoria peak, it's all downhill from there. And, subscribe to the channel if you're new or you want guidance. Even if you're not new, you just want guidance, when I think the euphoria peak is going to come in, subscribe to the channel. Because some cryptos are going to hit the euphoria peak before others. Some cryptos are early bloomers that are going to, peak right around, like March, April, or May of this year. And some cryptos are going to be late bloomers and they're going to peak, sometime, in around August, September, October of 2025. So definitely subscribe to the channel and I'll be letting you know which cryptos are going to peak early and which cryptos are going to peak later in the year. So yeah, so that's what total 2 is. It's just the crypto market cap, all cryptos except Bitcoin, and I do expect this market cap to get as high as 5 to 6 trillion at the top of the bull run. So the last chart we're going to look at here is the DXY, because DXY is the US dollar index. It tracks the US dollar price. Current price is 109.40 cents. It's actually closed. It closed today at 109.40. It's closed for the weekend. It opens up late Sunday night, but right now it's closed. So basically, it's still going down. We don't want it to get back above 110.17. That was the peak it made on January 13. We wanted to keep going down. It was doing really good. It kept going down, but it looks like we had a green day today. But hopefully, it's just a bull trap. We needed to be a bull trap, and we needed to be a fake out, and we needed to keep going down. The more the DXY goes down, the more Bitcoin and cryptos go up. The DXY and Bitcoin and cryptos have an inverse relationship. The higher the DXY, the more pressure and suppression it has on Bitcoin and cryptos. And the lower the DXY goes, the higher Bitcoin and cryptos go. So just wanted to show you the DXY. We're going to go over it every day because we want to make sure that DXY keeps going lower and lower. That way we have more confirmation that Bitcoin and cryptos are going to go higher and higher. So stay bullish on cryptos. I do believe it's the parabolic bull run phase, and we should see higher prices every day here. from now until March 2025, with corrections, of course. Nothing goes up in a straight line. We're gonna have red days and we're gonna have corrections. I don't mean we're just gonna go up every single day, but I mean I do expect higher prices in general from here until March of 2025, and I do expect the true altcoin season to begin here sometime by mid-February. That's when all the cryptos are mooning. Okay, just want to go over a few news articles real quick. It reads like this. This one: Coinbase CEO calls on countries to establish Bitcoin reserves. Brian Armstrong has reportedly discussed potential policy issues related to cryptocurrencies with U.S. President-elect Donald Trump. Brian Armstrong, CEO of U.S.-based cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase, has endorsed plans for global leaders to create Bitcoin strategic reserves. In a January 17 blog post on economic freedom, Armstrong said cryptocurrencies were the next chapter capitalism. So he says cryptocurrencies are the next chapter capitalism, offering suggestions for policymakers to integrate digital assets into their economies in 2025. The Coinbase CEO's ideas included crypto-friendly laws, government efficiency, special economic zones, and the establishment of a Bitcoin reserve as a hedge against inflation. The next global arms race will be in the digital economy. The next global arms race will be in the digital economy, not space, Armstrong speculated. Bitcoin could be as foundational to the global economy as gold and will become central to the national security in a world where holdings of Bitcoins can shift the balance of power among nation states. Coinbase deepened its ties to U.S. lawmakers during the 2024 election cycle, contributing more than $45 million to the Fair Shake Political Action Committee and donating $1 million to President-elect Donald Trump. So there you go. Armstrong here, which has Donald Trump's ear, he's basically, suggesting, promoting all the countries, to build their Bitcoin reserves. So that's going to be awesome. If all the countries in the world, or most of the countries in the world, start buying Bitcoin, that's going to make the Bitcoin price shoot up. And you know that that the altcoins follow Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up, that means the altcoins will go up even more. So I would love for the countries to listen to Brian Armstrong and to make Bitcoin reserves. That's just gonna make all our bags moon to the moon. So definitely hopefully you bought Bitcoin or cryptos in the bear market. But even if you didn't, right now it's not too late. We're still in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run. I still expect higher prices for Bitcoin and cryptos. So if you're late in the game, it's not too late. It's still a good time to buy cryptos and Bitcoin. And if this happens, where all countries start buying Bitcoin reserves, it's just going to make us all rich. So hopefully that happens. Let's see what else I have here. It says U.S. Bitcoin reserve odds skyrocket on betting markets. Caixa bettors put the odds of Trump creating a Bitcoin reserve in 2026 at roughly 70%. The odds of U.S. President-elect Donald Trump establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve after taking office on January 20th are soaring, at least on betting markets Caixa and Polymarket. Bettors on Caixa, a U.S. derivatives exchange, set the probability of Trump creating a U.S. BTC reserve in 2026 at nearly 70%. Users on Polymarket, a cryptocurrency prediction platform, predicts a 42% chance Trump will do so in the first 100 days. So I hope it happens in the first 100 days. I would hope it happens the sooner the better, because we don't want it to happen in 2026. That's the bear market. We want it to happen now. If it happens, within the first 30 days, if Donald Trump does make it law, and the USA does a strategic Bitcoin reserve, then that's going to make Bitcoin soar to the moon, and that's going to make all our altcoins soar to the moon too. So at least people are betting that he's going to do it. So that's good news. I think it will happen. I don't know when, but I hope it happens sooner than later, because we want it to happen early 2025. That way we can make the parabolic bull run go even more parabolic. We don't want it to happen in 2026 because that's going to be the bear market. Even if it happens in 2026, it don't matter. It's still going to, Bitcoin price is still going to go down because it's the bear market. But I'm bullish on Bitcoin regardless, and I do hope Mr. Trump he makes this Bitcoin Reserve Act as soon as he can. The sooner the better. Let's see if there's any more news I had real quick. Okay, I showed you this one already, where this trader, he believes Bitcoin is gonna hit 180K, and so do I. Okay, last piece of news. Oh, and I have two more pieces of news. This one right here says, one SEC commissioner down before Trump's turn. Gary Gensler is next. So basically, I'll just summarize it. Jaime Lizarraga, he was a commissioner for in the SEC. He just basically resigned today, January 17th. And Gary Gensler is due to resign in 3 days on January 20th. So that's just going to leave 2 Republicans and 1 Democrat commissioner. And so Trump is due to appoint 2 more. One of them is going to be Paul Atkins, the new SEC chair, and probably 1 more Republican. So that'll at least hold 4 Republicans in the SEC and 1 Democrat. So the Republicans are more pro crypto, so that's good for us. This is not a political channel. I don't really care about politics. I only care about crypto, and we just want the SEC to be pro crypto. We don't want another 4 years of Gary Gensler anti crypto SEC. So this is bullish news. It's official. Jaime Lizarraga has quit, has resigned from the SEC. And in 3 days, on the 20th of January, is Mr. Gary Gensler's turn. So that's awesome. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Last piece of news I want to share with you guys is Crypto.com gets EU nod on MiCA license. Once finalized, the license will let Crypto.com operate across the EU under unified regulatory framework. Crypto.com has secured in principle approval to operate across the European nation under a markets in crypto assets MiCA license. The cryptocurrency exchange said once finalized, the MiCA license will enable Crypto.com to operate in EU countries under a unified regulatory framework. It is the first global exchange to receive this designation. Crypto.com said on January 17, without specifying which jurisdiction granted the license. Crypto.com claims MiCA will bring clarity, transparency, and establish a more streamlined sentiment towards the regulation of our industry across the EU, all of which add to the building of confidence in the crypto sector. So there you go. Just wanted to share this news with you. If you're late in the game, definitely don't miss out on Crypto.com, on the ecosystem of the Kronos blockchain, which their token is the CRO token. Don't miss out on the CRO token. Here, let me look it up for you guys. Don't miss out on the Kronos blockchain, because I do believe the CRO token and the Kronos blockchain, they're gonna be late bloomers. So this is just a tip. If you made it this far into the video, this is a tip for you guys in case you're late in the game, or if you're looking for the next tokens that are going to moon, that haven't run up so much. Look at CRO token, or look at their meme coins like CAW. Look at the Kronos blockchain ecosystem, and I do believe the Kronos blockchain is going to be a late bloomer, and you still have a lot of time to get into it and make a lot of gains. Last cycle in 2021, the CR token topped off in November 2021 with Bitcoin. So I believe it's going to happen again. I do believe that the CRO token is going to moon and top off sometime in September 2025. But if you don't like exchange tokens, look into meme coins. If you like meme coins like CAW, Crow with Knife, DIP, DIP, By the Dip, Corgi AI. The Kronos blockchain has a lot of memes like Mary. They have a whole bunch of them, and I do believe they're going to run, but they're going to be late bloomers. I'll just pull up CAW, which is one of my favorites. Definitely look at CAW. It has a really low market cap. It only has a market cap of like around $30 million market cap. And I do believe it could get to at least $1 billion market cap at the end of the bull run. So that's like over a 50x. Actually, it only has a $28 million market cap. Most of the meme coins have already mooned, like they've done over like, like 50x's, 100x's, 1000x's. But Crow with Knife, from the bear market low of 8096, it's only gone up 279%. And the Crow with Knife is the #1 meme coin in the Kronos blockchain. So this is a no-brainer. If you're late in the game or you're just looking for good meme coins that's going to have a lot of good returns here, and if you're patient, Crow with Knife, it would be a good pick. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Don't buy or sell any coins because I say so or because anybody says so. But basically, I wanted to share this article with you guys just to let you know that Crypto.com, they're getting all their licenses in line globally. They market a lot here in the U.S. I believe they have a Crypto.com arena. They market in the UFC fights. I think they have a lot of marketing. So basically, I think Crypto.com is going to do really good this cycle, and their token is CRO. And look out for the Kronos blockchain because I do believe they're going to be late bloomers. So if you're late in the game or you're looking for some cryptos to invest in, look at CRO and the Kronos blockchain ecosystem. So just wanted to share that tip with you guys. And the last thing I'll say about Crypto.com, the president of Crypto.com, he just recently had a meeting with Donald Trump the other day. So if he's in cahoots with Donald Trump, so I do believe Crypto.com is going to do good here in the USA too. So don't miss out on Crypto.com and the whole Kronos blockchain ecosystem. So there you go, just a little tip for you guys, just for making it this far in the video. Okay, well that's pretty much it. Just wanted to share my thoughts and my outlook here on Bitcoin and cryptos. Stay bullish. This is not the time to be bearish. Here, let me put it on the top 100. See if there's any other cryptos that started the moon here in the last hour that I was doing this. Okay, give me 1 second. Top 100. Let's see if anything has changed here in the top 100 here in the last hour since I've been talking. Nope, everything looks the same. SPX still up 35%. The AI agents are still down a lot. So everything is still the same. And let's see what the Bitcoin price is before I close out the video. Make sure it didn't go up or down. Let's see. Nope, price is still the same, around 103,362. So everything is the same. So just my final thoughts here is stay bullish on Bitcoin and cryptos. Don't get bearish. This is not the time to be bearish. Don't listen to the FUD out there. We're not gonna go to 70%. We're not gonna go to 70K Bitcoin like some people are saying. I do believe we're about to make a new all-time high, but again, there is a small chance for the market maker, to do one last final shakeout, one last, flash crash to like 95K or 94K. If that happens, don't get shaken out. It's not the end of the world. If that happens, it'll be a quick recovery. Right now, we're in the beginning phase of the parabolic bull run, or like Raul Paul calls it, we're in the banana zone where everything goes up. So, we see a flash crash. That's definitely the time to buy the dip. Don't get scared out of your position. Any big dip you see right now is the perfect time to buy the dip. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do not buy or sell any coin because I say so, and only invest in the markets the money you're willing to lose. Alright guys, well, stay bullish in the market. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, actually, I have something to do tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to do a live stream tomorrow, but I will be back on Sunday night to do a live stream. So good luck tomorrow. Just stay bullish. I do believe the markets are going to go up tomorrow as well, but if we do see a flash crash, one last shakeout, don't get shaken out. Just hold, and we'll recover shortly. This Top Crypto Bull signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.